In this video, we will show you how to check the wire mode of your Spectrum analog clock. Spectrum clocks that are part of a wired clock system can operate in either 2-wire mode or 3-wire mode. If your Spectrum clocks are off time, one of the first things to check is whether the clocks are in the right mode. A Spectrum clock on a 2-wire clock system should operate like this. The red and black wires are wired together, and the LED on the back of the clock movement should be blinking a 2-blink pattern like this clock. A Spectrum clock on a 3-wire clock system should operate like this. The LED on the back of the clock movement should normally blink a 3-blink pattern. This inline button simulates a reset coming from the master clock. When the clock is receiving a reset from the master clock, it will blink a 4-blink pattern. If you are seeing the correct number of blinks, but your clock is still off time, check the circuit settings in your master clock, or there could be a wiring problem. Spectrum clocks are compatible with most third-party master clocks, but some third-party master clocks and sound systems acting like a master clock will sometimes put out stray reset pulses that send the clocks to the wrong time. National Time offers the TimeWise Supervision Server as a low-cost master clock. Its relay contact replaces your existing sound system's clock relay. The TimeWise Supervision Server synchronizes time with the NIST standard via the LAN connection to make sure your clocks are on time to match your bells or chimes. If you are not seeing the correct number of blinks on your Spectrum clock movement, you will need to have the clock relearn the wire mode. If you have a 2-wire clock system, but your Spectrum clock is in 3-wire mode, the LED will be constantly blinking a 4-blink pattern and the clock will be off time. To have the clock relearn the wire mode, press and hold the button on the back of the clock movement for about 5 seconds, until the LED stays on solid. Then release the button and the clock will restart in 2-wire mode and begin blinking the correct 2-blink pattern. If you have a 3-wire clock system, but your Spectrum clock is in 2-wire mode, the LED will be blinking a continuous 1-blink pattern like this, and the clock will be at the wrong time. To have the clock relearn the wire mode, press and hold the button on the back of the movement for about 5 seconds until the LED starts blinking a 5-blink pattern. Then release the button and unplug the clock movement. Wait about 15 seconds to make sure the LED stops blinking, then plug the clock back in. The clock will restart in 3-wire mode and begin blinking the correct 3-blink pattern. Make sure this relearn procedure is not performed when the master clock is sending out a reset, because it could cause the clock to learn the wrong mode, since it would have power on both the red and black wires. Once your Spectrum clocks are in the right mode, they will still need to correct to the right time. If you have a 2-wire clock system with a National Time master clock, you can perform an on-demand reset to send the clocks to the correct time right away. This eliminates the waiting period for correcting errant clocks. Spectrum clocks on a 3-wire clock system will be synchronized by the master clock on their regular schedule. The clocks will usually be on time the following day.